Rightio, well, we've made another coil for this thing, and there it is. Not sure if I made that a little bit too thick. Well, we'll fire the bike up, hold it somewhere near, see what it does, and if it's in the ballpark of what we want, then we'll see if it fits in the cover. Might have to squash it down a little bit, and yeah, we'll go from there. Rightio, let's give it a go. Okay, so a quick update for those of you that may not have seen the early ones. Got a little old Francis Barnett here, and we're making our own charging system for it. Got aluminium disc with some neodymium magnets stuck in there, north-south rotation, and we've been making coils. Things such as that one, and bits like that, and we had some rather disastrous ones. But now, we've got this one made. Let's see what it does. Let's see how well it works, shall we? Rightio, onward. Now that's a result and a half, isn't it? We're topping 30 volts there when I had it in the right place. Hopefully that'll fit in the cover. Because I think we've only got, on this thing, before we hit the windings, we've got about 16, maybe 17 mil clearance. And that's about how thick that thing is. So we might have to squash it down a little bit. And we'll see what happens, and we'll see if we can power something with it. Right, yeah, I'll bring you back when I've done that. Okay, good news and bad news. Bad news, didn't fit. Good news, does now. Just wasn't quite enough room, so I've taken a bit of fuel pipe and just sliced it, and I've used it as a bit of like a gasket and a spacer. I'm going to have to make some more clips to hold the thing on, because of course the original ones won't fit now. But it's on there. So I might just chuck a cable tie to across it just to make sure, and we'll fire it up and see if we can light something up. Maybe one of these. Right, yeah, we'll give it a go, eh? That works well enough. Just one slight little tiny minor problem. The carburetor on this bike isn't quite the right size, and I just, because it's one I've borrowed, it's not the right one for it. Yeah, and I just wrapped a bit of tape around to make up the difference, and it turns out when you rev the bike, the carburetor falls off. Yeah. Well, it was only on there for testing. Oh dear. So yeah, I'd actually forgotten I'd done that. So I think we might have to do something about that soon. But that worked. As we saw, we're getting quite good voltage out there. Managed to light a light with it. So yeah, next will be to find a rec. Put it on DC and just see what happens. I'm sure I've got one somewhere, but quite where, I don't know. There is an awful lot of stuff around here, and as it's in limited space, it's all piled rather sodding high. Right, I'll have a look about, see if I can find something. Right, yeah, well I've looked everywhere for that little reg rack, a single phase one, and I've put it somewhere safe. I haven't got a clue where though. We've fastened the carburetor back on. We're trying orange tape this time, you never know, orange might work better than white. But what I have done, because I couldn't find my little single phase reg rack, is I've started taking apart bits of electronics kicking about the place. And I found this, I forgot I had it. It came out of the back of a van that I got a while ago. And inside there was a voltage rectifier. Now it's not a regulator at all, it's just to rectify it from AC to DC. So quite what we'll end up getting out, I don't know. But I thought we'd give it a go, so I've just chucked a few wires on it and we'll fire it up. Hopefully, now the carb's back on. And got an old battery here. So we'll see if it's capable of putting some charge into it. Right, let's give it a go. Well, it was doing a bit of something. We're not expecting much because it's not very high output. What are we on? 12.4 something on 4.1 was it? We got to, and the battery without anything on it. Let's just see what it's got. Hey, that's actually put some in because that was at 12.37, 12.38 before we started that, so yeah, it's doing something. I'm going to class that as a success. At some point, quite when, I don't know, I'll get a proper rectifier for it and a small battery, and we'll see about putting some lights and bits on this thing, and we'll go from there. Right, yeah. Thank you for watching. Ta-da.